Have you ever trusted someone so deeply, someone you believed had your back, no matter what, only to watch them hurt you, knowingly, intentionally? Have you ever felt the sharp sting of betrayal, that feeling that cuts deeper than any physical wound? I know the pain you're feeling right now. It's like your heart has been shattered into 1,000 pieces, and each one feels heavier than the last. The sadness feels endless, but even worse than that, the anger is consuming you. Why? Why would they do this to you? Why did they have to break you? You gave them everything, didn't you? You trusted them with your soul, with your heart, and they used it against you. You gave your love unconditionally, and in return, you got betrayal. You got lies. You got coldness. They turned their back on you when you needed them the most. It's a shame. You thought your girls had been kind and wise and protected you, so they watched as you crumbled beneath the weight of their cruelty and did nothing to help you. In fact, they smiled. They smiled not out of sympathy, not out of guilt, but out of a sense of superiority. They saw you in pain, and instead of offering you comfort, they relished in it. They saw your vulnerability as an opportunity to control, to manipulate, to get what they wanted from you. They saw your hurt as a weakness to exploit. And I know how deeply that hurts. It's like a betrayal of your very essence. The one person you thought would never hurt you, the one person who you believed loved you in return, has caused you to question everything. You've trusted them with the most intimate parts of your being, and now you feel lost. You feel like a fool. The person you gave everything to has shown their true colors. And those colors are nothing like you expected. They've left you in the dust, wounded and broken, and now all you're left with is the pain that comes with that truth. It's hard, isn't it, to look back at all those memories, the shared laughter, the whispered secrets, the promises made, and realize that they were never real, that everything you thought you knew about this person was a lie. You were nothing more than a pawn in their game. They never cared about your happiness. They never cared about your heart. They only cared about themselves. They took from you and gave nothing in return. And you just kept giving, because that's who you are. You love deeply, you give freely. But sometimes people take advantage of that, and when they do, it stings. It stings in a way that cuts to the core, and it makes you question your worth. Were you not good enough? Did they not see how much you loved them? Was it all a lie? But let me tell you something. This isn't your fault. None of this is your fault. They may have hurt you, they may have betrayed you, but it wasn't because you didn't deserve better. It wasn't because you weren't enough. It was because they weren't capable of seeing the love you offered. They were too broken, too selfish, too consumed by their own insecurities to appreciate the beauty of the love you gave them. And that's on them, not on you. They made the choice to treat you this way. Oh, and that says everything about them and nothing about you. I know right now, it feels like you're drowning. The pain is suffocating. You feel as though you can't breathe. The world feels darker, colder. You can't even imagine a future without this pain. How could you? It's all-consuming. It feels like it will never end. But I need you to hear this. It will end, I promise you. The journey won't be easy, but you will heal. You will find your way back to yourself. It's okay to feel the way you do. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to feel betrayed. It's okay to grieve. In fact, it's necessary. You need to give yourself the space to feel everything you're feeling right now. Don't bottle it up. Don't ignore it. Don't pretend like everything is fine when it's not. Your emotions are valid. They matter. And you are allowed to feel hurt, to feel pain, to feel sorrow. You've been wronged, and it's important that you honor your feelings. But I need you to also understand something. Your feelings, as real as they are, do not define you. They are a part of you, yes, but they are not all of you. You are not your pain. You are not your betrayal. You are not the sum of all the hurt they've caused you. Your heart may be broken right now, but it is not destroyed, and it never will be. Your heart is resilient, stronger than you realize. The first step in healing is acceptance. You have to accept what happened. You have to accept that they hurt you. And, as much as it hurts to admit it, you have to accept that they never cared about you the way you thought they did. Accept that it wasn't your fault. Accept that you gave your best, and that's all anyone can ever do. They chose to treat you poorly, and now it's time for you to make a choice. It's time for you to choose to heal. The second step, letting go. Letting go of the anger. Letting go of the bitterness. Letting go of the resentment that has been eating away at you. This is the hardest part, I know, because anger is a natural response to being hurt. You want to lash out, to make them feel the pain they've caused you, but here's the thing. Holding on to anger only hurts you. It keeps you stuck in the past, keeps you trapped in the pain. And you deserve more than that. You deserve peace. So, let it go. Let go of the anger. Let go of the bitterness. It's not worth carrying it anymore. And then comes forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. Forgiving them doesn't mean excusing their actions or pretending like nothing happened. It means releasing the hold they have over you. It means choosing to free yourself from the grip of their cruelty. Forgiveness is an act of self-love. It's a way to take back your power and say, I will no longer let you control my happiness. I will no longer let you control my life. The final step is moving forward. You are not the same person. You were before they hurt you, but that's okay. You are evolving, growing, becoming someone even stronger than before. Your past does not dictate your future. You have the power to create a new story, one where you are in control. You have the power to move on, to rise above the hurt, and to build a life that's full of love, peace, and joy. You are stronger than you know. You have already made it through so much. You've survived every hard day. You've made it through every sleepless night. And you will survive this too. I know it doesn't feel that way right now. I know it feels like you'll never be the same. Like you'll never be happy again, but I promise you, you will. And when you look back at this moment, you'll see it as the turning point. You'll see it as the moment when you took your power back. You'll see it as the moment when you said, enough is enough. I'm done living in their shadow. I'm done letting them define me. I'm going to rise. This is just the beginning. Your story is not over. This moment is not your end. It's your beginning. You will rise from this. You will come out of this stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. And one day when you look back, you'll be grateful for this journey. You'll be thankful for the strength you've gained, for the lessons you've learned, and for the person you've become. So today, choose to rise. Choose to heal. Choose to let go of the pain and step into the power that has always been inside of you. Your future is waiting, and it's full of endless possibilities. You are not defined by what's been done to you, but by how you rise from it. You are seen, you are valued, and you have the strength to rebuild your life.